Yo, what is up fam? DJT Fresh here on some tech support videos. This is one of my first videos that I'm going to be trying to show you guys some, I guess, tech support items that I work with or work on. And more so like when people have tech issues. Yeah, so I am a IT technician, so many people do come up to me and ask me, they're like, hey DJ, can you look at this or can you look at that? And I will try my best to you know, resolve the issue. So today we got a gaming PC. One of the, I should say, gamers actually replaced the motherboard, and for some reason when he replaced the motherboard he put back his M.2s back in. It stopped working, so we're gonna take a look at it. It does have a AMD Ryzen 9. I believe it is the 3900 series, and he has a GeForce RTX 3070. So we'll be checking that out and seeing what's up with the computer. Guys, here's a little deeper look of the computer itself. Real nice build. You know, it looks like everything fires up. So let's take a little look at it. And first thing we get as soon as we boot it up, it looks like it doesn't detect the M.2, so I think it might be just a BIOS error. We'll go deep into that a little later, but for now I'm gonna just do a system check to make sure everything is there, recognized by the BIOS, and yeah, I'll let you know. Alright guys, so we are back, and yes, we get the reboot and select proper boot device, and that is either one of two things. One being that the boot device is not found on the motherboard, or two, an operating system is not functional at this time. So what we're gonna do now is, regardless if we press any key to get it going, it just repeats itself. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it a nice little hard reboot. And when I say hard reboot, it means you force shut down, you know, until it's all the way off, and then power back on. And when we do that, we're gonna boot into the BIOS and check everything out from there. So here we go. So we just gotta wait for it to turn off. Okay, turn it back on. We're gonna try and hit F2 or F11. One of them should bring up the BIOS, so we'll see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's see. I am only using a keyboard right now, so hopefully I can navigate through all of this. Okay, so first of all, let's see. Okay, so it detects the Ryzen. Oh, it's actually a 3700. And it's detecting the memory. So we have 32 gigs of RAM in here. And let's see. It is not. If I can get out of here. Let's throw it in. There we go. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's see. Configuration, boot. Okay, so boot. Okay, so yeah, it does see the M.2. It might be because it is on secure boot, possibly. Let's take a look. Let's try force into. Okay, so it seems like it's not even trying. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna end up putting in a Windows 10 USB installer. Now you guys can get this installer off of the Microsoft website. I'll be showing you guys in a different video on how to get your own Windows 10 USB installer. You do need a 8 gigabytes of USB stick or more, and you must have authentic product key from Microsoft for whatever Windows 10 Home Pro that you use. Okay, so now we have the USB drive of Windows 10 inside of the computer. Now we're just gonna do another hard reset. We're gonna press F12 to at least get back into the BIOS and boot from the actual USB drive itself. And guys, just want to let you guys know, when you guys do this, make sure if it's for your own computer, know that once you do this, you will reformat your whole entire hard drive, SSD, or M.2. So any personal information or sensitive information, make sure you back it up before you do the reinstall of Windows onto your drive. Alright, so we're back in the BIOS utility. Okay, so now we're actually gonna go boot from the SanDisk, which is the USB, and looks like it is detecting Windows because we'll get the little spinny thing at the bottom. This does take a little bit. All right, cool. So we have Windows 10 installer up and going. That was very fast. If you guys can use a USB 3.0 or higher and a USB 3.0 port, which will definitely expedite your installation time. All right, install now. Setup is setup is starting. Okay, so right now I do not have the activation key. You will need it within, I would say, a couple days. If not, you will be limited to a lot of functions and your Windows 10 won't be genuine. So I will ask the owner later for the product key. You can always put it in after you install Windows 10. Oh, what happened there? Sorry, I'm using a keyboard, guys, so bear with me. Enter. There we go. So now we're gonna always do Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10 Home. Now, I'm not too sure if they changed it, but I do recall back then when you go for the Home, you are limited to some hardware, I guess, installment. So what I mean by that was, this is back then in Windows 7, you was only able to like install 4 gigs of RAM, and that was it for Windows 7 Home. But Windows 7 Pro, he was able to go up to, I believe, 128 gigs of RAM. But Pro has much more features, probably features that you won't use, but to me, I'll just recommend the Windows 10 Pro. I believe it's only like $20 more for the actual key versus Home. So we're gonna install that. Yes, agree. We're gonna do a custom, and boom, there is my M.2. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit new, use all of it, apply, and now we have a drive to install Windows 10 Pro. There we go. So from here, we just wait for the installation process, which depending, I'd say this computer would probably take like 2 minutes to install Windows 10. And that's pretty much it, guys. So looks like it was either installed improperly. I'm not too sure. He did tell me that he was messing around with the installation of Windows 10, so I do have to double check with him, you know, what exactly he did. But yeah, fairly simple, you know, to install your own operating system nowadays. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to hit me up on the Coconut Wireless Network Discord, which is on the link below, or hit me up on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I'll be there to answer any of you guys' questions. Alrighty, guys, you guys have a great one, and I'll catch you guys in the stream. Peace.